Going on live? It's your boy Lyric here with OLP. About to get started with this next interview. You know what I'm saying? We got E-Dog in the building. We about to add her now. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
What's up?
What's going
How you
on?
doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good.
That's good. Um, yeah, it's Lyric here with OLP. We got E-Dog in the building.
Woot woot.
How you feeling right
Good.
now?
I actually left work early so I could be on this, so you should feel special.
Oh yeah, we got the exclusive.
I
Okay. I appreciate that. Shout out to your job. Where you work at?
work at Fast. It's a warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll get straight to it.
All right.
We ain't gonna waste none of your time. So, E-Dog,
Yeah.
where did that name come from? Where did it originate from?
I got it when I was really young. So I was like 10 years old and I was rapping and I called myself E-Dog because on Lizzie McGuire there was this guy who called himself M Dog and he spelled it MDAWG. And even though I've grown and that's not as cool, it's like kind of not as cool a name as it used to be. It just kind of stuck. Because I remember when I was in high
Yeah.
school, I was like, I'm gonna change my name to Reminisce, and everybody was like, "No, you're E Dog." So it's they become like a name to me, and it's kind of cool because it's a really common name, but I'm like the most kind of like when you search E Dog, like I'm what comes up, you know. I'm the only one that's like putting out a lot of music.
Okay, okay. Well, what got you into music, or like who inspired you to do music?
Um, well, I remember my first rap that I wrote was like it was like a off of the song Walk Like an Egyptian, and I just kind of started freestyling, and I was like 10, and I was really into slam poetry too, which is like really similar to rap. And I did like a lot of community events, and like I was always like kind of like people took me under their wing from a very young age, and like I had a lot of rappers I looked up to, and I started singing when I was um, maybe 18 or 19. I'd always sung, but like I remember I sang for the first time on a song, and people went crazy of like one of my.
Yeah,
So I do singing and rapping now, and it's
singing and rap. That's your genre?
yeah. I call myself an experimental hip hop artist because I do a lot of experimental type stuff. But I do a lot of backpack is where I got my roots. I did a lot of backpack rap, like very 2011. You know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I actually got a chance to see you perform the other night at the Flatiron,
Yeah, it was.
and
That was my. That was everyone said it's my best show yet.
I definitely was blown away.
I
I was like, what? I say it again?
I appreciate you reaching out.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Anytime. But I did take notice of that you have a show. Do it for the culture.
Yeah.
Do it for the culture Fridays on the 24th of this month in Charlotte.
Yeah. It's going to be my first time performing in Charlotte, which is going to be a lot of fun. And it's a gay event, so. But I invited all my friends regardless because gay clubs are always opening to everyone. Yeah.
That's dope. I see you doing your thing out here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It all starts when you just say yes to like all opportunities, say yes to everything.
uh, I would disagree with you on that.
No.
I wouldn't say yes to every opportunity, but say yes to every opportunity that will lead you into the path that you're trying to get.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as like if people ask me to do a show, I say yes. If people ask to collaborate and I fuck with their music, I say yes. I say yes more than a lot of artists for sure.
Okay. Is there any projects you're working on at the moment?
Yeah, so this I put out an album for every season, and I've been doing the months now. So this year I'm putting out May, June, July, and August. I'll be putting out a 12-song album on each of those months. So it'll be pretty crazy. It'll be albums 9 through 12 for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your previous projects, the
Yeah.
previous months?
Yeah, so I did the January one was Enero de Enero, which is Spanish.
It
It's
my sorry to cut you off. Sorry to
yeah.
cut you off. What month did it start?
It started in January, and I've been going in order. So I put out Enero de Enero in it's January money. That's what it means in Spanish. I put that out in January of 2021 and day, and then the next year, like last year, out through February through March through April. So I put out Kiss Me on Valentine's Day, and I put out marching orders on St. Patrick's Day, and I put out Showering with April on Easter. So it's a play on like April showers, but like a dirtier version.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's as I keep going, they get better. So I would always recommend like starting on the latest that I've dropped for sure. But I got love for the classics, the OG dog, the early stuff.
Okay, I do a real question for you.
Yeah.
So when you're in the studio making music and doing what you gotta do to make the song, and then you're on the stage performing that song, is it a different feeling or is one of the situations adding more pressure to you?
I feel like being in the studio is really easy to me because it's like my safe space. It's like therapy, and I'm really close with my producer. We've been working together for 12 years. But on stage, I don't perform as much, so I get nervous. But I actually, this last show I just did was the first time I didn't get nervous because I knew so many people in the crowd. I knew like 30 people in the crowd. So it was good, and I'm just trying. Thank you, and I'm just trying to like I always like that expression, seek discomfort. So even though I might still be a little bit nervous about showing, I still show up and I do it because I'm trying to for it to become as natural and as much like therapy as the studio is for me. One day.
That's what's up. And shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna have a little time closer to the ending where y'all can ask questions. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got too much longer, but yeah, y'all stay tuned. Shout out to y'all. We got E Dog in the building.
What up?
Y'all hit her up, E Dog Fire.
Oh,
And yeah. I want to ask you if it wasn't music, you know what I'm saying, if you weren't performing or doing this and that, are there any other interests you have in life or like something you would want to go towards if this doesn't work out?
well, I do have a something else I like to do, but I still think I would do both for my whole life, even like,
Oh,
but I really like to work out. And I've gotten kind of out of shape, and I've like started going hard back into working out again. And it's like I think it's like my second passion. So I'm just trying to show everybody that like an average person can get in shape, you know.
well, any trainers out there, y'all hit her up. Like I'm sure it's everybody out here working out. Like I've been working out, I've been getting back to my routine and all that, get to a daily schedule and all that. Like we all trying to get right. We all trying to get mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally steady, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm more productive
So
like all areas of my life when I work out every day, like including music. Like I write more when I like write in my head, you know?
exactly. I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Well, yeah, it's time for the chat.
Okay.
The chat is open. Any questions We got E-Dog in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Oh,
Um, E-Dog, I love your
all
hair. It looks beautiful. You look great tonight.
yeah, I basically just I only get it cut like twice a year to get the dead ends off, and I just keep growing it really long.
Well, I appreciate your time too.
So
You committing this time to this. Yeah.
y'all got any questions, Bueller?
Looking through it.
They're shy. I don't bite, I swear.
Let's see. Any questions for E-Dog? She got a show coming up.
What is your
What is your
musical inspiration, and as a new artist, how do you market and promote your music? Okay, so the first one, my biggest inspiration is probably, if I have to just choose one, it would be Lana Del Rey. I know she's not a rapper, but I'm really obsessed with like her lyrics. Like, I really feel like her music is kind of like what she talks about in her life is how I've lived my life. And let's see, as a new artist, how do you market and promote your music? So, I'm kind of new to this, and I only started getting put onto it, like really promoting myself as like kind of in 2019 when I started putting out real albums instead of mixtapes. And I've met some people that are like social media geniuses. And I think like what it really boils down to is consistency. Like the where I really started gaining traction recently is TikTok. Like that's what's popping right now. I really highly suggest you get one, even if you think you're too old, you're not. And the algorithm is crazy because you're getting to real people, not like just bots. And just post on there every day, and you might be surprised. Like you gotta have some thick skin because there's trolls on there, but you know, pay attention to how many people are liking and saving your music because that means that they want to look you up later, and like that really shows off. I've seen I got two of my friends on here.
big
Uh,
energy?
so right now he's having. If you guys have any questions for me, you can type them out because I seen two of my homies just come on here.
Any questions? The chat is open. We got E-Dog in the building. Um, Let them know again when your next performance
It's
is.
March 24th. It's going to be in Charlotte at this place called CLT Hub, and you can check out my page eDog Fire, and I've got all the info on there. It's going to be pretty crazy show, so it's worth the drive for sure. It's not just me performing. There's going to be a lot of dope artists.
I seen you perform at the Flatiron, like the costume,
Yeah.
everything, like everything was on point. I loved it. I was like,
I go all
yeah,
my stuff, like I got my makeup like professionally done, and like my that what I was wearing was like designed by someone who makes clothes for me. So
yeah.
yeah, if like what I was wearing, like I don't know if you read it, but it was very like very, I don't know what the word is, provocative.
Unique, provocative, and unique. Yeah.
Every bad thing that anyone had ever said about me was written all over it in Sharpie. So it was like junkie horror, like you know. I was like, I wonder what people are gonna think when I wear it on stage because it's for my music videos actually. Like that's why we had originally made it. But I wanted to wear something really unique so that when I came out into the crowd, like people would recognize me because I wanted people to come up to me and ask me like, "What's your Spotify?" You know. So I had a goal in mind when I wore it. Sure.
That's good marketing.
Yeah.
And like I said, when you got off stage, I had to come up to you. I was like, you killed that. Like, not even just the outfit, like the performance,
Yeah.
the songs,
Yeah. I have some heavy
crazy.
songs. I really have been liking R&B lately, but I really had to do that straight rap one in the middle because I want do something really hype. And Eddie Ruger is like the goat in the area. And of like working with him, and we have several songs together. So that was the first time we performed together, and it was a lot of fun.
That's dope. Somebody said it was an awesome show.
Yeah, that's
Who that? Charlie Figs.
Fitzgerald art. Dude, check them out because they did like several of my album covers. The most impressive
Yeah,
for sure. Like the marching orders one is crazy because like they got my tattoos and everything. I was like,
dope. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out.
yeah.
But is there anyone you wanted to shout out?
Well, my biggest shout out as far as music is Vocal does my beats and he records and mixes me. His Instagram is Christopher No Swag, which is kind of, but he has his own music too that's just like out of this world, and he's probably about to sign a record deal soon. So I would hop on if you want to work with him.
Hey,
Better jump.
hey, bro, hit me up or I'll hit you up, bro. We gonna link.
Yeah.
And you too. We got work too.
Oh,
Like we
yeah.
definitely got work. But anybody else you want to shout out or you want to let the people know where to find you?
People can find me on Instagram, EDAWGFIRE, and I'm that on Twitter and TikTok too. TikTok is where I'm really popping right now. So hell yeah. And
How you spell your name on them sites?
EDAWGFIRE. And then I'm on Spotify and Apple Music, EDAWG, and on YouTube, EDAWGFIRE. I have like 16 music videos and like 96 songs. So,
She said she got that fire.
yeah.
Y'all go check out. If y'all missed that, y'all rewatch the video. But yeah, appreciate your time. Hopefully we can do this again in the future.
Hell yeah, I'm always down, man. You know, I'll call out of work, whatever. I'll make it happen.
And shout out to your job. And shout out to you on your next performance, your next show coming up. Y'all go tap in with her. Y'all go buy some tickets. Come to the show. It's in
Oh
Charlotte.
yeah, if you come before T, it's for. Why did I say T? But if you come before 10, it's free. So
Mm,
it's if you come after 10, it's 15. So get there early.
yeah. We got E-Dog in the building. Y'all go tap in with her. I'm sure she got some hot shit she working on right now.
I can't wait to start dropping next. So, but I got plenty to keep you busy until then. Got a whole catalog.
Facts. But yeah, it's Lyric Hero OLP. And until next time, everybody have a good night.
Night.
We out.
Yep.